James Gunn is carefully crafting his new Superman movie, and he may have just given us a clue on the type of story he's going to adapt. So as many of you know, Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. In fact, James Gunn is developing a new Superman movie and he's writing it himself. This new Superman movie is going to focus on a younger Clark Kent during his early years. But he also says that it's not going to be an origin film, and that Clark Kent will have already met all the other characters. Which could only mean that he's already working at the Daily Planet, he's already working for Perry White, and he already knows Lois Lane. But it could also mean he already knows the Justice League as well. That could be quite something. But James Gunn posted and deleted this picture on Instagram. This little picture is of Superman and Lois Lane on the moon looking back at the Earth. And he even tagged Tom King. Well, that's because this is actually a panel from Tom King's 6-issue Superman Up in the Sky. Now, this could literally be nothing at all, and James Gunn just loves this picture. But seeing that he actually likes Tom King's work, this could mean everything. What if James Gunn is adapting Superman Up in the Sky? Now, Tom King's 6-issue Superman Up in the Sky story is about a young girl named Alice who is kidnapped by aliens, and Superman is determined to find her somewhere up in the sky. The Man of Steel goes to incredible lengths in search of Alice, taking on plenty of challenges along the way. But while he is away, he worries about the people of Metropolis, as well as the love of his life, Lois Lane. While on the quest to save Alice, Superman can't help but grapple with an important philosophical question. Is he doing the right thing by saving one person, instead of focusing on saving millions? Now, this short but sweet Superman story would be a very interesting adaptation. And it's almost kind of James Gunny because it does kind of go cosmic. Superman does go into space, meets aliens, and does some quirky things, like depowering himself for a boxing match. He even fights alongside Sergeant Rock during World War II. But there are some incredibly compelling moments in this series, like his moral dilemma when he has to make a deal with Darkseid on whether to kill an innocent alien in order to find the little girl. Or the time when he splits his personality up into Clark Kent and Superman, and how each of them are conflicted on whether to save one person or save millions on Earth. Now, it's very rare for directors to do a complete adaptation of a comic book series. What I do think that he could possibly take from this series is the idea that Superman goes up against insurmountable odds in order to save one life. That every life is important, and that even though there is some self-doubt, he never gives up and will continue to fight until he saves that one person. So if at anything at all, whether it's an adaptation of Superman Up in the Sky, I would hope that at least the core idea of Superman, being that hopeful figure, continues on with James Gunn's Superman. And just like the little girl who never lost hope, because the reason she knows that he's going to save him is because he's Superman. And if anyone ever loses any hope, all you have to do is look up in the sky.